So it's been a pretty easygoing day. Down here, little kookaburra is having a real good time just enjoying the bugs that are around, trying to scout for things on the ground. It's very excited. There are two of them actually. Both of them are very excited to be hunting on a nice wet day when maybe insects are very easy to capture. These are rows and rows of lemongrass. I like them, but they don't seem very durable until they start to get really thick. And then they get a lot more durable. These are just self-sprouting native trees that have grown from a little seedling. Looking good, looking pretty good. Just around about my height now. This is another tree that's just sprouting. That tree is a very small version of a paperbark tree. This tree, I don't really know what it is. It looks like a wattle that's worse for wear. This is our backyard. And it looks like scrub. Basically, it looks so wild. You would expect snakes, maybe even some native animals. I don't know. I think they do get echidnas and things, but you would definitely expect snakes. And that tree looks like it's going to fall down one day. It didn't fall down during the storm though. But this scrub underneath it is around my height, so it's a nice build up. And that one over there is like maybe 2.5 times my height. So they just really climb up and up and up. And I don't know at what height they stop growing, these sorts of plants, but they're weeds. I should get in there and start digging them out. Any day you feel like it. It's like no one feels like it. But this is further up the walk, and all these bushes that were last year minor, like ankle height or knee height, are now my height. So these look taller than you expect, and it's not very good that they're growing that tall. But over there are some bushes and trees and things that fell during the storm. There was one tree that was all toppled over, but I guess it's crushed to the ground now. So this can happen to your backyard if you don't treat it of its weeds. If you don't pull them out, make sure to take the roots off too, to make sure they go away and stay away. Last year I was just chopping a lot of plants down and they've grown back, so best to do it right and take out the roots too. This tree here is just like an elegant gum tree that's grown from scratch. I don't know what kind of gum it is, but I think it's like a red bark or something, because the bark looks kind of red, but it was a little baby last year and now it's like double my height, so it's getting bigger. And it's a pleasant looking tree, but it's leaning to one side, so it might not grow very straight. But yeah, it could have years ahead to grow into a nice big gum tree, so we're leaving that to grow. I don't remember why any of these barks are dark. I don't know whether there was something that burnt this landscape, whether they did a burning when they took tractors down to take down some trees. I don't know, but they're just all dark. I don't know why they're all dark, but I guess if we ever get a volcanic eruption and lava coming, maybe that's why they're dark, or maybe it's just the bark, or maybe it's just a disease, or maybe it's just, it could be anything. They grow up to be nice big trees. These trees, they're nice and tall, provide good shade in the summers, homes for animals, pleasant smelling as long as you're not allergic to wattle. It would be nice to somehow landscape these areas, but clueless as to what to do other than put a few bushes in. So we just leave it. Couldn't be bothered trying to decide it, so we just leave it. But most trees could use some sort of collection of tall flower plants, but so far it's just grasses that were growing around trees. Haven't really considered how to truly landscape anything.